Hi everyone, are you doing fine? I've been thinking lately that we've got quite a few traditions and customs here in the UK that foreigners often find weird. For example, I met a lot of people who don't understand our obsession with tea. For them, it's surprising that we have a whole procedure of how to make a perfect cup of tea. First, you put tea in a cup. There are obviously shops where you can get loose-leaf tea, but most of the time we simply prefer tea bags. Then you add boiling water and then leave it for a couple of minutes to let the drink brew. Finally, you add a bit of milk. If you change the procedure, the taste will not be the same. You see, we take tea very seriously. On weekends, we still go to tea rooms to have a traditional afternoon tea. As a rule, tea is served together with baked scones with cream and jam. Sometimes you can also get thinly sliced cucumber sandwiches. It all depends on where you go. We also have some strange traditional celebrations that are still popular today. One of them is Bonfire Night. It takes place on the 5th of November when we celebrate the anniversary of the Gunpowder Plot. Do you know anything about it? A few centuries ago, there was a man called Guy Fawkes who conspired to blow up the British Parliament. The explosion was supposed to take place on the 5th of November, but his plot was uncovered. Guy Fawkes was accused of trying to kill the king and was executed. Strangely enough, instead of forgetting about the incident, British people turned this day into a celebration. As the name of the celebration suggests, we light bonfires around the country and burn the effigy of Guy Fawkes. There are also numerous parades in the streets. People eat some traditional foods, and at the end of it all, we gather at a square to watch a firework display. If you go to the British countryside, you'll see even stranger traditions and celebrations. Let's take Gloucester for instance. Every year they organize a cheese rolling festival. Are you wondering what that's all about? Well, contestants basically chase cheeses down a hill. The objective is obviously to cross the finish line first. It sounds like completely harmless entertainment, but in fact, it can become pretty dangerous. Possible injuries can range from concussion to broken bones, so think twice before joining in the fun. The County of Surrey annually hosts another weird event, the wife-carrying race. The event comes from the Vikings' invasion of the island, when young women were carried away against their will. The tradition was revived not so long ago. There are certain conditions of competing, such as a wife's weight. What makes it even more fun is that contestants meet certain hurdles on the way, which means it can also get slightly dangerous at times. However, there's even a world championship in wife carrying. These people are crazy. What about your country? What traditions do you know of? If you were to start your own traditional celebration, what would it be? Share your answers with us in the chat.